Hi, welcome to Swift Sense. I'm Debbie. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so the next time a video comes up, you're made aware. I've got a lot of videos coming up, so stay tuned. Today I want to talk to you about some fragrances samples that we received from a house called Fragrenza. He had seen some comments that were talking about on some of the other different Facebook groups, and so he sent us these samples. We did not pay for these, but my opinions are 100% my own. My policy is to be open and honest with you. So they sent us 4 little samples like this. This first one that I'm going to talk about, this is an original creation of theirs, and I apologize if I'm not pronouncing this right. This is Rivelare, R-I-V-E-L-A-R-E. Rivelare. Apologize. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. But let's go ahead and get started. They do offer clones of some also niche fragrances and designer fragrances, which is, that's a little more affordable sometimes than buying the originals. This original creation, it's $70 for a 60 ml. Oh, I like that. This is very citrusy, kind of airy. This would be good for when it's warmer weather outside. Oh man, I'm really digging this. There is some herb in there, some sage. But to me it's kind of citrusy. It's also a little bit minty, so definitely good for when it's hot and you want something to make you feel cooler. That mint scent would be a good idea. I haven't given these a wear test yet, so I'm not sure about the performance, but if you like those fresher fragrances, the minty scent, that may be a good one for you. It's not bad. All right, the next one that they sent me a sample of, this is Oriental Dimond. And this is supposed to be their version of Urbe Pure with a twist. Urbe Pure is a fragrance by Xerjoff, and we did acquire that, and I'll be having a video about that one coming up, as well as some comparisons with that. So the clones that they make, these are $60 for a 60 ml versus $100, couple $100 for the originals. So let's give that. Urbe Pure is one of my favorite Xerjoff fragrances ever. Wow. Okay, I recently did wear Urbe Pure, and this, just from my memory, it actually does smell very much like it. But this one it's slightly different. It has a little bit of honey with vanilla. Now the original does have vanilla in it, but it's a different kind of vanilla. This one has Madagascar vanilla. The original has, or the other version that they make has bourbon vanilla, slightly different. It's very fruity. A little bit on the airy side. This will probably be good for warmer weather, nice date night fragrance. This is unisex. I do like that one a lot. It smells a lot like Urbe Pure, which, like I said, that's one of my favorite Xerjoff fragrances. I don't know about the performance. I have to, like I say, give these wear tests. I know the Xerjoff version will last forever. I had sprayed some on my jacket, and even after I washed it, that scent was still there from the Urbe Pure. So I'm curious to see how these stack up against that. Now, the next one is Amor de Venezia. I'm guessing that's like love of Venice. This is supposed to be their representation of Urbe Pure. Again, this one's still, now the Oriental Dimond, when I sprayed that one had a little bit more of a citrusy, fruity blast. That one was a little bit different than this one. This one's a little more toned down. This one is probably closer actually to the actual Urbe Pure. So Urbe Pure, it's fruity. It's a little bit on the fresh side. You do pick up a hint of vanilla in that. Again, this is just the opening. As it dries, I'm sure that would be more prevalent. But it does seem very close to me. Again, I'll do a comparison video with those so you can, after I've given it a wear test and all that, so you can have that performance as well. The last one I want to talk to you about from them, this is Ogen. Now, this is supposed to be their version of Parfums de Marly Ojan. I do not have that in our collection. We're trying to get a sample of that so I can do a comparison for you. It's nice to know that there are clone houses out there, but you also want to know that for the money you spend, even though it's at a discount over the original, you want that to smell as close to the original as possible. That's the whole point. And you also want the same performance. So I want to make sure I get these wear tests and do comparisons for you so you have that information. I want you to get the best deal, right? I want you to get the best replica. If you're going to buy a replica, you want the best one. So I want you to have all that information. And I sprayed that too heavily. I'm actually tasting that. So their atomizers are really good. Wow. Okay, so this one is kind of cinnamony, just straight from the opening. It actually reminds me, I don't think there's apple in it, but it does remind me a little bit of like an apple cinnamon pie or something. And I know I did try one from Alexandria Fragrances that was apple crumb. Smells similar to that. And that is also a clone of Ojan. Wow. There is like a hint of honey in there. There's something too that not 100% sure that I can, it kind of also smells like a little bit medicinal to me. I do know that there's benzoin in there, and that can, as I said in another video, actually I've got notes here, give me a second. Okay, so benzoin is kind of sweet, warm, and medicinal, and it does have medical uses. So to me, maybe that's why I'm getting that kind of medicinal kind of scent from that benzoin in there. But again, you can get, you know, a 60 ml Fragrenza version of some of your favorite fragrances for $60. It's a huge discount off what the original prices are. I will do a comparison for you so you can get the, you know, the dry downs and the openings as well as the performance. This, I just wanted to give you some first impressions. This is basically my mail call video for this. So maybe you've tried some fragrances from Fragrenza before. Put your comments below. Maybe you've tried some of these originals and maybe you have some clones of them. Which ones do you think perform the best? Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Let your friends know, and I'll see you next time on Swift Scents.